So I ended up seeing 4 movies today because even though I sound congested, I actually feel much, much better, and I wasn't coughing. And so I wouldn't be, bothering people. So that's why I had waited to see some of these films. So I saw 4 movies. I saw Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. I saw Godzilla X Kong, The Lost Empire, or something like that. And then I saw Luca, the release, and I saw Challengers at the press screening. So first up, I saw Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and I didn't really like this at all. I thought it was really boring. I wasn't invested in any of the characters. And by the end, I was like, does everybody get to be a Ghostbuster? There were so many Ghostbusters. There were so many people in outfits and proton packs and everything. It was just crazy. It reminded me of the later Pirates movie, where just everybody gets to be a pirate. Even if you weren't originally, now you're a pirate. And it was just bonkers. I don't know, I think it's just for fans. People who are super invested in the franchise, but that would definitely not be me. I wouldn't recommend it. It felt really long. Then next, I saw Godzilla X Kong. It was the Lost Empire or something like that. Anyway, I was really enjoying this for the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I really loved Dan Stevens. He was so good in this. And Brian Tyree Henry, I really thought he did a great job capturing that kind of podcaster and YouTuber. It was very good. But once it got to Skull Island, and there was that whole secret society, and there's this secret island and all these other Kongs, I thought it got so boring. And you don't even see Godzilla for a huge chunk of this movie, and there's so little Godzilla versus Kong action that, I don't know, I just thought it took itself too seriously, but not in an interesting way like Godzilla Minus One. It was disappointing. So then I saw Luca, and I had actually seen this once before on the big screen. Animation is film, so that's kind of unique on my part. But I really enjoyed this movie. I think it is definitely, without a doubt, the strongest Pixar film of the Pete Docter era. I can't think of one that I personally like better since Toy Story 3, which is definitely a hot take, but I just love the friendship story between the 2 boys and then also the girl, and I just think it's charming and funny, and it has a through plot. So many of these Pixar movies, they're so messy. The story is just really messy these days, and you have to work really hard to make it all fit, in my opinion. But this, it's clean. I just like the way it's structured. And, it's got sort of a Little Mermaid-y kind of story, which, of course, I'm a fan of. And, I liked it a lot. So then I saw Challengers, and this is from Luca Guadagnino. Sorry, I'm butchering that name. But anyway, and this movie is being sold as being a super sexy movie. And I just think people should moderate their expectations on that. You see on the posters, there's just threesome scene and all this stuff. But it's really not that sexy. There's basically just kissing. And the only reason I think it's even rated R is because of a scene in a locker room and some language. But the sex scene it's just not that sexy. There's really hardly any. And it's pretty good. It's the competition between all the characters, and sort of romantic melodrama. It was entertaining enough, some good performances, but it's just not super hot, in my opinion.